back to my channel, and of course today is another day means another topic means another episode. So I hope everybody is doing well and everybody is safe. For today's episode, I will be sharing you the meaning behind the acronyms that we used in our everyday communication. So many of us would use the terms ATM or JPEG or PDF or AM or PM. But the question is, do we know what these acronyms stand for? So that is what we're going to discuss in this episode. So we might be wondering what IQ stands for because we commonly hear it, especially among students. So IQ stands for Intelligence Quotient. And intelligence quotient is used to measure or assess a person's brain power. It is actually determined by dividing the person's mental age and chronological age. If we have IQ for intelligence quotient, we also have EQ, but I'm not referring to a diaper brand here. Instead, EQ here stands for emotional quotient, or what other people say or refer to as EI. So EI stands for emotional intelligence. So emotional quotient or emotional intelligence is used to monitor or measure a person's emotion and how these emotions govern thinking and behavior. So please know that we use standardized tests or evaluation to measure EQ or emotional intelligence or emotional quotient. And also, let us be reminded that between IQ and EQ, it is better to have a higher EQ than a higher IQ. But of course, it would be best if we have a balance between IQ and EQ. So guys, when we save photos or images to our computers, we most of the time use the JPEG format. So what does JPEG means? So JPEG, according to Indiana University, stands for the Joint Photographic Experts Group, which refer to the community who came up with the image compression method. Most of us use PDF format in sending our documents in emails, right? But do we know what PDF means? PDF actually refers to the portable document format, which is considered the most available or the most popular digital file format nowadays. So PDF, portable document format. During paydays or when the need arises, most of us would tend to go to an ATM rather than visit banks for faster and more convenient transactions. But do we really know what ATM stands for? ATM is actually automated teller machine. Therefore, we should not say ATM machine or I need to look for an ATM machine to withdraw cash because ATM already again stands for automated teller machine. And when we say ATM machine, it would sound redundant because it is as if telling that we say automated teller machine. When our bosses or our heads would call for a meeting at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. or our classes will begin at 10 a.m., what do we mean with a.m.? So most of us would use a.m., but do we really know what a.m. stands for? Actually, a.m. is a Latin phrase, ante-meridiem, which means before midday. So before midday is 12:01 in the morning until 11:59 in the morning. So that is before midday, and that is what we refer to the AM or the ante-meridiem. So guys, if we have AM, it is also but right that we have PM. So if AM stands for the Latin phrase ante-meridiem, which is before midday, then PM is also another Latin phrase which stands for post-meridiem or after midday. So this begins at 12:01 in the afternoon until 11:59 in the evening. So that is after midday. So again, PM, post-meridiem. We tend to use IE in essays or even in writing open-ended statements or even in arguments. But do we know that though common in English language, IE is actually a Latin phrase which stands for id est. And id est means in other words or that is. Example, we say metacognition, i.e. thinking about thinking or learning how to learn, is considered as the highest form of cognitive process. Just like IE, we also have EG, which is a Latin phrase but EG stands for exempli gratia, and this refers to for example. So we use this in a statement like, when we write lesson objectives, we should use behavioral terms that are smarter, e.g., define, determine, create, manipulate, demonstrate. Then we have PS. So most of the time when we are done writing the letter or we already signed off the letter and there's something that pop out in our mind, so we use PS. PS stands for postscript, which came from the Latin word postscriptum, which means written after. Can you still remember when Sharon Cuneta said, PS, I love you? So there you go guys.